I'm gonna still try Target.
Yeah.
Welcome, kids.
Evening, everybody. Hopefully we're all doing good this evening.
Hopefully some of you got your goodies already.
Yeah,
No.
we know that some people got their good stuff already.
Not us.
We are not that fortunate yet.
Yet.
There are still questions as to whether we'll get a display tomorrow. There are delays all over. I've seen quite a few people having to.
It's not just us. We're just.
Yep. It's not just us. We just have a video camera and we like to whine.
I'm whining.
I'm whining too. However, Board Game Paradise out of California, Richard over there, great guy, worked really hard today. Overnight me a display Keyforge. Those guys
awesome.
from California. We tell you, those California guys, they're pretty freaking awesome.
Nice.
And overnighting it to us, and it's in the delivery company's hands. So we're still extremely hopeful that we will get some mass mutations for you guys tomorrow night.
Don't mess with me, post office. Better not.
In the meantime, we know nobody's sick at mass mutations, but we're going to go with some AoA. New rules dropped today.
Nice. I didn't see it. I was running around. Like always. Cheers.
I like the unstun change.
What was the unstun change?
They changed it to where, at least from my reading, and I could be wrong because I just skimmed it really quick, it looks like you can now unstun Diagnose Spymaster again. Literally the only creature that you couldn't unstun according to the old rules. And they clarified some of the action stuff. Violet Fletator from the Mayor's Battlefield.
Evangelina? No. Evelina? Taylor of the Gentle Arena.
Is it going to go the distance, Tom?
It has the best Brobnar legacy you'll ever see.
Oh, you got a Bumpsy?
No. Much better.
much better than a Bumpsy. I don't know if there's a whole lot better than a Bumpsy, Tom. Let's see. I have Mars, Shadows Untamed, which I'm not excited about, I'll be honest. I haven't even looked at the deck list. I am kind of excited about that Mars.
Better than a Bumpsy, Tom.
Oh, volume. Oh, Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Is this your first day?
I got triple Mars first here.
Ooh.
And a Mars Needs Amber. With Mothership support. Got a Bumblebird.
Oof.
A Key Charge and a Glimmer with a full moon.
Nice.
2 Skeleton Keys.
I so hate Mars.
I've got the Entropic Manipulator, which I actually do like.
The which one?
The one that lets you redistribute the damage. Especially because I think that, I mean, who knows, I don't know how the deck's going to work, but
I got a double Seismo Entangler. How's that?
that's a pretty good combo.
Oh yeah. There you go.
You know, blast all your stuff, keep it alive. I'm going to make sure everything on the planet has 1 damage, and then I'm going to Darna for a ton of amber.
And Darna's only your creatures, correct?
For each damage-friendly creature, yep.
Yeah.
Cleansing Wave is everybody. Boy, let me tell you, I'm excited for Sanctum. I'm even more excited if I open up all my decks and every deck has Logos in it, because I think Logos is the best house. I haven't been going over the card list or anything. Been trying to keep myself surprised, but I couldn't help but watch a couple of streams of the TTR guys. And let me tell you, Logos is looking insane, Tom.
Yeah. I looked at
What a huge change from every other set.
I didn't watch any streams, but I looked at one of the posts that said, "Let me see all your enhanced cards."
Oh yeah.
Some guy had a 5 amber card,
Ugh.
a 5 amber pip card. Someone had a, what was it? 3 amber and a capture.
Nice.
Someone had a, what's the one where you gain 1 for each damaged creature in Sanctum?
Cleansing wave.
Cleansing wave, and it had a damage icon on it.
Which
it was only 1 damage, but it was pretty cool combo. Given that beat,
it's basically an amber pip at that point.
Exactly. In time. Plus, it had a pip because Cleansing Wave has a pip, I believe.
Nope, it doesn't.
Then it had
a
one.
pip and a damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it had a pip and a damage on it. So yeah, there was a lot of fun ones like that.
I think double skeleton key when you have Shadows Mars Untamed is definitely not an ideal scenario. I think your best hope in this deck is for me to Merkins your best Brobnar. Oh, Mighty Javelin.
That's the legacy.
That's a really good legacy. Ronnie and double Nerve Blast is pretty good. Oof. And a Dust Chronicles. Oh, and I got the penny. I can capture 2 amber onto the penny with those 2 skeleton keys. You watch out, Tom.
Nice.
I'll always have a creature to capture amber onto.
Lovely.
Oh, I've got the Dominator with Exterminate. That's actually halfway decent. Because he's 9 power, so you'll actually get to kill something, unlike most of the time when you have Exterminate, and you're like, so my Mars guys are smaller than all your guys?
3. Couple 2s.
This deck has some potential to not be awful.
Yeah, this
I'm not going to say it's good, but it has some potential to not be awful.
If I can get all 12 of my creatures out at once, I might have a chance.
And just so everybody's clear on how you get ready for a Keyforge release. That's how you get ready for a Keyforge release.
Very nice.
I got my blues and my turquoise all ready to go, Tom.
I've got my green and oranges. They'll be coming tomorrow. Well, I've already got them. I'll be bringing them here.
Yep.
They're so shiny. They shuffle so nice.
These are actually blue katanas here, and I really like them. I do have a small beef with katana, though. Keyforge cards are a little bit taller than Magic cards.
Yeah.
So
they pop out through the top after.
Yeah.
But they shuffle like greased owl shit. It's nice.
It's nice.
But they're not like.
I don't know that the greased owl shit's very nice, Tom.
Ooh,
but
it's so nice. But they also don't slide all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. What you're using there are actually Titan shields, and I actually like those too.
They're not bad.
And they're $10 for 150. So, and they're pretty thick sleeves. Like they're good, solid stuff. I've never had a bent corner with those.
Nice. Yeah, they're not bad at all.
They are a little bit slicker than katanas, but I really like the back on them. They are still matte, so, and like I said, they do pretty good. And you can technically sleeve more Keyforge decks with them than you can a 100 pack, so, you know.
Yeah. Well, when you buy katanas in as many as I do.
Yeah.
And you now. I was doing the math on how many katana sleeves I have. I've got about 2,000 katana sleeves, so...
Yeah. Well, honestly, most of the time what I do, because, you know, I'm always interested in saving the money, is after we get done streaming, I de-sleeve all those decks. And for our mass mutation streams, I wanted to just keep them, just sleeve them, play them, get rid of them. Yeah.
Because it takes a little while to figure out your decks versus these ones where you can...
Yeah. Where we kind of know what's going to be good. I mean, mass mutation honestly looks really fun.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's like my katanas. I'll play stuff several times before I de-sleeve it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was buying clear sleeves that were different brands.
Oh yeah.
And they weren't the same height, so I got annoyed, and I finally just started buying clear katanas and I
yeah.
went back through and redid them all so they're the same height. And
I have some clear katanas. I really like the clear, their quiver time sleeves. I don't remember what they call their sleeves, but they're very thick.
yeah,
And I like them for the Archon cards, but they are quite a bit taller.
and I
than,
like those too, but they don't fit in those older
yeah,
the older
burger token boxes.
burger token boxes very well.
Yeah. Look at us just shilling out for all the corporate masses, Tom. Is there a company we're forgetting to mention right now?
And we're getting sponsored from none of them. Sponsored from none of them. Just telling our favorite stuff. And Hefeweizen.
It's a summer beer.
It's a beer.
It's like that Wayne's World scene where.
There you go.
Oh gosh, now I feel old.
Yeah.
There might be somebody who's watching right now that's like, what is that? I need to Google that.
Wayne's World.
Who's Mike Myers?
Wayne's World. Oh, they'll know. The younger generation will know Michael Myers from Shrek.
That's true.
They'll know him from different things. Tails. Heads. Continuation of last week.
Yep. We'll see if it's an actual continuation or not. I'll keep this.
I'll keep.
Mac the Knife. Go.
What's he do?
Elusive, I can use him as if he belongs to the active house and he has an action to Seeker Needle. Deal 1. If it destroys that creature, gain 1.
Okay. Sniffer. You know that one.
Yep. Oh yeah. Sad for you.
Resonator. Think Drone. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Okay. Shadows. Ronnie. Knuckles Bolton. Bad Penny. And Mac is going to reap. Oh, we're ready. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Mars. Mothership support. Killing Mac. Invasion portal. Reap. Reap. Archiving here. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Don't mind me asking, why didn't you archive the Sniffer?
Because
You might need him.
I might need him, and he is scary with no effect, no damage to you.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That was my thought.
I'm gonna go with Untamed. I will glimmer back the Mac the Knife. I will play Regrowth. And I will play Fanghouse. That's my turn.
The Pip's nice, but the Amber Control is...
Yeah, no, I got ya. Because you're right, like, he was definitely a target for Knuckles.
Yeah.
I thought about running Mac the Knife into him that turn after you played him, but figured I had time to get rid of him. And it turns out I was right.
Sorry. So many things here. Okay. Calphine. Little Rapskull. Discard into the fray. Cyber Giant Rig. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Okay, funny enough, I consider this a mediocre turn, this a bad turn, and this an okay turn.
And you're gonna get 32 amber.
No, I'm not. That's the problem, is like, this gets me the same amount of check as this, and this gets me nowhere. So I hate playing things like this, but I think this is a smart call. I think a year ago I never would have made this play.
Okay.
So I'm going to call Untamed. I'm going to discard Full Moon. I'm going to discard Key Charge.
Baffling.
Fanghouse is going to assault down Little Rapskull.
Okay.
He does.
Oh, assault down.
Yep. And Glimmer's going to reap.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I'll draw 2. I think there are times where you don't bother trying to build a hand around 2 cards,
Yeah, it's hard.
especially right now. Like,
That's a hard not hold.
right, yeah.
Logos. Eureka. So that gains me 3, correct?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Probably both Mars cards.
Titan Librarian. Sutterkin.
Damn.
I will draw 5 and archive 1.
Okay, you're at 7. I'm going to call Shadows. Play Skeleton Key.
Archiving.
Play Mac the Knife.
There.
Knuckles is going to murder Sutterkin.
It's not nice.
And I'm going to reap twice. Going to check. Already. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Why are you doing this to me, computer?
You forge. So I did like some of the clarifications about the big creatures.
Okay.
They're basically always treated as 2 cards unless they're on the board. So you can't like wild wormhole into one if you have the other part in your hand, or regrowth both of them back.
If you wild wormhole, what does it go back on the top of your deck?
Just like Leafy Dragon.
Okay. Mars picking up my archive.
Oh, great.
Resignator. Think Drone. Invasion Portal.
Okay.
I discard
Until you hit a
Mars.
Yep.
Mars card, correct?
Mars creature. Or run out of cards.
Okay.
Agent Who Man.
Agent Who Man.
Nah, you man.
And there. I will reap. Archiving no. Archiving here. I have too many cards. I'll draw none
And
Yes.
archive.
and archive.
Okay. I am going to call Shadows. Play Gamgee.
It's like you got 31 shadows in that deck.
Yeah, I'm sure it feels like it. Knuckles is going to kill the Nizic Resonator. Gonna Skeleton Key one onto the Fang House. And just stay at 6 and see if you have it. You got Brobnar over there. I'm worried about the Graft or the Burned Stockpile. I got the cards out. I just ping. Yeah, Mac the Knife's gonna ping. Agent Who Man. Ronnie will fight the Agent Who Man, and then Bad Penny will trade. Goes back to my hand. Replay the Bad Penny. That's my turn. I will check with 6. Draw 1.
Brobnar. First Blood.
2 damage.
To Gamgee. Calfiend's gonna fight here.
Okay.
Chieftain to fight there again, taking 3.
And takes 2.
And I'll draw 2.
Okay.
Forge.
I will forge for 6. to call Mars. Going to play the Dominator. Mother Gun. Vesma Think Drone. Mothership support for the Pip. Now this is the hard part. So I've got a Mars first here. What I was going to do before you killed him was I was going to Mars first my Think Drone and archive the Rani, which is always a good call.
Oh yeah.
But I think in this instance, I'm just going to ready the Dominator and unstun him. And then going to use Mac the Knife. You archived at the end of your turn last turn, right?
No, I did not. I got 6 cards.
Yeah.
Okay. I will archive.
What are my chances here?
There. Forget about the librarian. I haven't had him in so long. You usually have him.
I do. Mac the Knife is just going to go ahead and reap. That's my turn. I will draw 4 and pass turn. Wait, I damage. Oh no, I reaped.
You reaped.
Oh, and the other thing from the rulebook that I found really interesting, you have to resolve the bonus icons in order.
From top to bottom?
From top to bottom.
Nice. That's okay.
And they resolve before a creature fully enters play. So if you have a Rad Penny, so if Rad Penny is your only creature and it has a damage icon, and you play it, the damage will kill the Rad Penny, but you won't get the play effect of Steel Wand.
Wait. Start over. If Rad Penny enters...
Rad Penny enters play, Steel Wand, right?
Yep.
Destroyed, shuffle her into your deck.
Okay.
If she has a damage enhancement,
Yeah.
she gets played, kills herself before the play effect takes effect, and leaves. You don't get to steal one.
So the damage happens before the
Yeah.
play effect.
Yep.
Wow.
And if she's the only creature on the board, you have to damage her.
That's not nice.
No, it's hilarious.
It's very hilarious. Okay. Brobnar, picking up my archive.
Okay.
I meant Mars picking up my archive.
Oh, okay.
Sniffer. Invasion portal. Harvester.
That worked out for you.
That'll work. Harvester. Reap. Not archiving anyone.
Okay.
Mars needs amber. 6. I don't draw any, but I archive.
Yep.
I will archive that. Pass turn. Check.
I can keep you off of a key here, but it doesn't do me any good. I hate doing things that don't do me any good. So, we're going to go with Untamed. Start off with Bumblebird. Because my Fang has +2 power.
Bumblebutt. So
It did something. It did a thing.
It does what?
Alpha, put 2 +1 power counters on each other friendly untamed creature.
I was thinking of the one that gives everybody +1 each other. What is that?
Grovekeeper?
No, each friendly creature +1. What is that?
You're thinking of +2 if they're Panpaka.
No. You play it and it gives each friendly creature +1 power.
Oh. Banner of Battle and Brobnar does that.
I'll think of it.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to play They're Everywhere.
That's 2.
2 to the flank and then 1 to everything else. I'm going to use Mac the Knife to kill the Calphine.
Okay.
And that gains me 1. I'm going to Persistence Hunting for Mars. Fanghouse is going to assault and kill the Titan Librarian.
Does that only do my Mars or yours as well?
Just yours, enemy.
Okay.
It's a very good card. Then I'm going to Regrowth my Ronnie. And I will say check with 6. And draw 3.
Logos. Sutterkin. Lab work. Archive there. Cutthroat research. ZYX.
The card you know or the card you might want?
Top card of my deck. I'll draw 6. Pass turn.
Okay. Shadows after I forge. Play the penny. Skeleton key 1 onto the Think Drone. Mac is going to kill the Sutterkin. Take 2. Donnie. Steal one. Play Dusk Chronicles. And archive that. I will ready. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Logos. Wild Wormhole. Periphorator. Lab work.
Dang.
Archive there.
That's some rockin' logos, dude.
Reap. Draw 3. Can only draw 2.
Okay. We are going to go with Mars. Pick up my archive. Going to start out with Mother Gun, showing 3. Kill the Proliferator. Going to Entropic Manipulator to move this damage here. Going to Mars Needs Amber. Pip. Capture. Dominator is going to kill the Ganger Chieftain. Takes 4. I will Reap with Vesna Think Drone and Archive Run. That's my turn. I will check with 6 and draw 1.
We got one chance.
Okay.
Mother Gun. Invasion Portal.
Oh, the dude. There he is. There's the dude. Good job, Tom. Oof.
Reap. 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 Use Sniffer. No, doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
Draw 2.
I mean, you can use it. Just, Mars. Going to Mother Gun, revealing 1, and I'm going to choose to damage the Grommet. Dominator is going to kill the Resonator and take 1. Action Mac the Knife to put another damage here. Mars first, the Dominator to kill the Harvester, so he'll be at 8. Reap with the Think Drone, and Archive Bad Penny. Check with 8. Draw 1.
Broadnard picking up my archive. First Blood. Burn the stockpile. Mighty Javelin. Blood of the Titans. Discard into the fray. Discard Calfine and Little Rapskull. Because of Grommet. He's an ass hat. Draw 3.
Shadows. Pick up my archive. Ronnie. Nerve Blast. Kill the Think Drum. Skeleton Key. Bad Penny. Ring of Invisibility on the Dominator. Going to Action Mac the Knife. Kill Bad Penny. Gain 1. Skeleton Key. Capture 1. On to Think Drone. Wonder if it screws me, but play Merkins to play First Blood, which doesn't get played, so it just stays at the top of your deck. Discard Bad Penny. Draw 4. Check with 9. It is crazy how much faster your deck is with that Logos.
Can't get it out.
Well, right. I mean, the Amber Control aside, you went through a lot more cards than I did. I haven't seen everything in my deck yet.
Mars. Mother Gun. Revealing 1. Deal 1 damage to Ronnie. Mars needs Amber. Invasion Portal. Play Agent Hammond.
You cannot.
Oh, I cannot. Grommet will kill here.
Taunt.
Grommet will kill here.
Takes 8.
Okay. And you lose 1
Nope,
because he died.
because he died.
Then I wouldn't have done that.
Okay.
I'll just kill Ronnie.
Okay.
Taking 2.
And I lose.
Reap. Archiving him. Play Agent Uman. Use Mighty Javelin to kill here. Draw 1.
Don't think I can stop you. You take care of 3. I was ready for you to go to 8.
What'd you have for 8?
Double skeleton key and an herb blast.
You have double Nerve Blast?
Well, yeah. I shouldn't have played into the too much, or in the stockpile. I would have won.
Did you know I had it? Or did you just figure?
I figured that you had it. That's what happens when you make the mistake of.
I just sat on it because you went to 6 each time. It was just like.
Mm-hmm. Logos Mars Untamed.
What you had? You had Shadows.
Shadows Mars
Mars
Untamed.
Untamed.
Double rocket boots.
Nice.
It's a brig deck.
Lovely.
Well, we'll see if it's a brig deck. There are things that are required for it to be a brig deck. Like, it can't just have binate rupture interdimensional graft. It's got to have other things. I have 3 key cheats
Jeez.
and no amber generation whatsoever. Or amber control whatsoever. Let's see. Double poke.
That's always fun.
Sky Booster Squadron.
That's return it to your hand, right?
Yep. Pose Pixies. Nepenthe Seed, so technically I have 4 key cheats. Bumble. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Double Grove Keeper could be good. With a Fang House and a Dusk Witch. Darn is okay in this. Red Planet Ray Gun. Did 2 of them.
Jeez.
Double Key Abduction.
Red Planet is deal 4 damage?
Deal 3.
3.
You're thinking of Silent Dagger, which is deal 4 to a flank creature. That's a Shadows upgrade in Coda. Gotta destroy them all. Double Shockworm. There's some Mars boys in this deck. Fix Finger. That helps you out too. Ah, good old Chaos Portal. Why can't I have a Sutterkin with double rocket boots, huh?
There you go. I'll borrow those.
Draft. Got a Wormhole to mess up my combo. Titan Librarian for some archive action. Double Pokes kind of meh. Pip Pip. Helper Bot. And double Binate Rupture.
Jeez.
This is gonna be quick. You got more Amber Control than I do, and you don't have any Amber Control.
Yeah, but that might not matter.
I think yours is faster. I'd have to get real lucky, Tom.
And we've all seen that.
Yep.
I'm gonna get real lucky, and this is gonna be the best beer I've had today. Need one?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright.
Root canal in the morning, so.
Woo.
Taking it easy tonight.
Nice.
I don't want the dentist to get drunk while he's working on my mouth and fall over.
Might go faster.
Yeah, that's true.
Might go a little smoother.
Okay. So, what are your predictions, Tom? Are we going to pull any good ones out of Mass Mutations?
Yeah, there's gonna be a couple crazy ones. I'm hoping for some draw and a couple good Amber Untamed, like the good old days.
There's some good Untamed out there.
Tails.
Heads. Okay. Let's watch this all go down in flames. I'm going first.
Yep.
I'll go first. Yep, I'll keep.
I'll keep.
Grove Keeper. Go.
Lovely. Logos. Wild Wormhole. Researcher. Lab work.
You gonna do that play effect there off of that researcher?
Oh. That is archive the top or I'll archive this one. And I will archive
You will play the lab work, which you already got a
Get
pip
it.
for.
archiving that one.
This is proof that
No.
Logos is just too good.
Cutthroat research. Draw 4.
Mars. Sky Booster Squadron. Fixed Finger. And we're gonna strap up that fixed finger, giving him double shooters.
Lovely.
And on my turn, they both get a +1 power counter and a draw 4. Go ahead.
Logos picking up my archive. Wild Wormhole. Seismo Entangler. Professor Sutterkin. Reap. I've got 6 cards, so I'll pass.
Oh, these guys are ready. Mars. Play Mother Gun. Play Agent Who-Man. Reap with Fixed Finger. I get...
Is it all the one creature?
Choose a creature, so 3. Choose a creature, 3. Because I get to choose a creature for each one. So this one deals 3, this one deals 3. Reap. Replay. Pass turn. It's +1. It's +1. Write him up. Draw 2. Pass turn.
I think this one counteracts if I put that on there.
What do you mean?
Cyber Giant, if I put it on there,
Yeah.
it would counterbalance that.
That is
correct?
true.
So I'll put that on your guy. Mighty Javelin. Draw 2. Pass
Okay.
turn.
7. Nothing I can do about that. Untamed. Nepenthe Seed. Grove Keeper. Fang House. Reap with the Grove Keeper. Pass turn. He will gain 1 because he'll gain 1, 2, and then he'll lose 1.
Yep.
Ready. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Mars. Proliferator. Mother Gun. Mars needs Amber for the pip. Sacrifice Mighty Javelin to kill here.
Okay.
Draw 4.
Logos. Binate Rupture. Wild Wormhole. Put Rocket Boots on the Fixed Finger. Sack Nepenthe Seed to get back Wild Wormhole. Wild Wormhole. Play Pit Pit. And I'm gonna Rocket Boots the Fang House. Check with 12. Draw 3. Pass turn.
First Blood. Burn the stockpile. Cow Fiend into the fray. Draw 4.
Forward for for 6. Oh. I think you should technically add one more, but oh well. Mars. Mother gun. Showing 3. Kill the proliferator. I will destroy them all. Destroying an artifact, a creature, and an upgrade. Reap with fixed finger. Shoot, shoot. You readies. Reap with fixed finger. And I will choose the Pip Pip to shoot, shoot.
He should die after the first one, so you have to find someone else to shoot.
I get to order the effects.
But he dies after the first one, so you don't get.
But he's marked as destroyed.
That doesn't make sense, because he'd be destroyed on the first one, so he's still not here for the second one.
It's kind of like overkill. He's still a valid target because he's still on the board.
How could he be?
Because they're the same timing window.
Okay. I disagree with that, but I'll let you do it how you do it. It's
Okay.
just like if the amber
We'll kill the
wasn't.
thing house. It's
You
fine.
know what I'm saying?
It's good.
It's just like if the amber wasn't there.
Yeah. Read. Stun. Read. Replay. Discard 2 key abductions. Ready. Draw 3. Check.
Mars, Resonator, Harvester. Discard Grounded. It's gonna be 2 targets.
Untamed. Bumblebird. Unstun. Play there everywhere.
Jeez.
Persistence hunting them.
Is that triple there everywhere?
No. Play Death Switch. I played it last game. It's 1. Or it's 2. Check with 8. Draw 4.
Force Sniffer, Invasion Portal, Mothership Support with a tip. Draw 3. Forge.
Mars. Play Beam Buckler, shooting my Sky Booster Squadron, moving it there. Play Shockworm. Wait, no. Reap. Shoot, shoot. You readies? 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's got the. You should only have one because he gets armor from here. Reap. Shoot. He will take 2. From the first one. Shoot. We'll take 2 from the second one. Reap. Stun the Bumblebird. Play Shockworm. Reap. Reap. Reap.
Just enemy.
Yep. Play. Reap. Play. Reap.
That's a game.
Play.
Can't stop it.
Forgot like half of my Grove Keeper activations, but.
Rough.
That one wasn't close, but. Or as close as I thought it was going to be.
It's bad.
But getting that stockpile out of you early, being able to binate.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yep.
I didn't bring a knife. I wore shorts with no pockets.
Yeah, I normally have a knife, but I don't tonight, so. I'll just act like barbarians around here.
There you go. So, my whole box, not one
One.
really good. Yeah, but it was.
I think you had 2 in there.
Yeah.
I truly do. I think that Grunt Buggy Sanctum deck with the double Gatekeepers and the Doorstep was pretty freaking good.
Freaking Mars, man. So tired of Mars.
We didn't have a Mars one last week.
You want to scan this one in?
Yeah. Mars Shadows Untamed, huh?
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of those tonight. I don't think this one goes the distance, though. But I could be wrong. I was wrong about the last Brig deck.
Got lots of doubles.
That's good.
Well, several doubles. Got a Ronnie.
Drusilla R. Blatra the 4th.
Got a Bad Penny. Finally got a Generosity.
You did?
Yep. But nothing to go with it.
Oh, no logos.
No, nothing to go with it.
No Mars First?
No.
No Harvester?
Got a Harvester.
Hey, Proliferator?
No, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but those are all targets. Those are like witches. And you got enough direct damage.
We'll see. I mean, starting hand with 2 red planet ray guns is pretty good.
Yeah, with the big guy that I couldn't kill. Made it pretty easy.
Yeah, Fixed Finger is a real good card. He makes lots of stuff good.
Plus being able to bump up his power each turn. I'm just glad I had that Cyber Giant rig.
Yeah.
The way I read it, figured it counterbalanced it, but then you had double.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, well. Photometric Z who folds the mausoleum is a one-armed freak. And I say that knowing full well that he is a one-armed freak.
it's like they almost always put the Dust Chronicles and the Furtive Investors together.
Almost.
Just so you have to read them.
Hey, I like him. I like Perplexing Sophistry. I think AoA had a lot of really interesting non-Steel Shadow stuff. Dust Chronicles is really good. Always. Unless somehow you manage Perfectly Tied with Amber. And then it's not. Perplexing Sophistry is less so. I think I like the effect of Perplexing Sophistry the most, but I dislike playing it the least, or dislike playing it the most as well. Because you have to be ahead, you have to have more amber than them, but it's discard a card and draw a card. So that seems real good. Watch, you're gonna be like, generosity, generosity, key abduction.
No key abduction.
Hey, you could borrow the 2 from this deck.
Yeah. That's the way it's been.
Between the 2 of them, I think we got a good deck.
That's the way it's been the last 4 boxes of AoA I've bought. I would have to mix like 12 decks to make a good one.
I don't know, I think that Ames of Sar Creek is a pretty solid deck. It's not winning a Vault Tour, but it's a pretty solid deck.
Alright. Yeah, it was on a good run, but I thought my Sanctum deck with the Grunt Buggy was going to do better.
Yeah.
Grunt Buggy with 12 big creatures
Mm-hmm.
and Herodith's Wall.
And sometimes it's all about matchups.
Yep.
I mean, matchups matter. Sometimes you get unlucky. It happens.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think best of threes are so important. But it's hard in this atmosphere.
I think I can see both sides of the best of three.
I only see the downside to the time. I think best of three is how most everything should be played. Because luck of the draw is so important.
At the same time, you get luck of the draw in best of threes.
Yeah, you do. You do. You definitely do.
I mean,
it evens out a little more though.
You're creating a larger sample size, so it feels like it evens out more. But it's kind of like we all talk about the best of ones and the really good best of one decks. You know, when you think of great best of one decks, what do you think of? Combo decks, right? Mm-hmm. Combo decks that are gonna work once, but man, if I'd played it 3 times.
But if you don't get that combo.
But if you look at the overall statistics, and that's my thing, is if you look at a 6-round Vault Tour, day 1, most of the time those combo decks aren't going anywhere.
I'm gonna call heads, but it's gonna be tails. Watch.
I'm just flipping it, man.
I'm just telling you, that's how it's going.
You're psychic.
Psycho. I'm going to.
Okay.
I don't like 2/2/2s. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. Wild wormhole. Well.
Perfect. Nice. Perforator, harvester.
Mars. Key abduction. Fixed finger. Beam buckler to shoot the fixed finger. Agent Human. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Shadows. No. Untamed. No. Shit.
Call Brobnar and get it over with, Tom. Or sorry.
Primitive investors. Nerve blast. Kill human.
Nope, he has armor.
Lovely. Pass turn.
Logos. Rocket boots.
Look at.
Rocket boots. Play helper bot. To play Fang House. Ready? Draw 4.
Draw 2.
Untamed. Play there everywhere.
Only take 1 because of the damage.
He takes 2.
2.
He takes 1. Fang House is going to kill the proliferator. Play Grove Keeper. Duskwitch. Ready, draw 3.
Mars Harvester's gonna trade with Dusk Witch.
Dusk Witch is elusive.
Okay. Untamed. Discard key charge. Fang House. Way of the Porcupine. Dusk Witch. Draw 4. Shitty drawing.
Mm-hmm. Mars. Agent Human's gonna reap. Gonna stun Helper Bot. And stun Dusk Witch. Readies. Reap. Stun Helper Bot. Stun Fang House. Slick's Fixed Finger is going to fight Dusk Witch twice and kill Dusk Witch. I'll play a Zizek Shockworm. Who will reap. Tixel Beam Buckler will reap. No, Tixel Beam Buckler will not reap. Tixel Beam Buckler will kill the Harvester. Play Key Abduction. Just making sure. Play Human, Fixed Finger. Beam Buckler's gonna shoot the Fang House for 2. Shockworm. I will reap with the Zizek Shockworm. And call that good. Ready, check with 6. Draw 2.
Orbital Bombardment. Revealing those, killing Dusk Witch. Mother Gun. Stormcrawler. Draw 3.
Okay, I'll forge. Call Mars. Play Destroy Them All, killing the Mother Gun, the Way of the Porcupine, and the Stormcrawler. Reap. Stun. Reap. Reap. Ready. Pass turn. Draw 1.
Untamed. Unstun. Knocks. They're everywhere.
Dies. And these two take 1.
Double persistence hunting, calling Mars and Untamed. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Logos. This is called stupid, by the way. Binate Rupture. Poke the Fang House. Draw a card. Discard Binate Rupture. Play Titan Librarian. Pass turn. That's done. I just had to prove to myself it was done. Good job, Clay.
Generosity.
Drawing 18.
Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Orbital bombardment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
14 damage. Four of it there. Five.
You have 5 left. Actually, you have 4 left. Because it's groups of 2. So he would have to take 6 to die.
2 and 2. Combat pheromones. Proliferator. Fixed finger. Fixed finger. Shockworm. Team Beambuckler. Team Beambuckler just killing the librarian. And can't draw any past turn.
Forge. Colin tamed. Persistence hunting for Mars. Playing a Pent Seed. Pose Pixies. Reap. Check with 5. Draw 3. See how good your shadows is.
Whistling Darts. Don't bother. Go ahead, do it just for a second. Sorry. Only got one chance here. I don't know what's more important. Furtive Investors. You have more than me, so I gain 2 for your 2 forged keys.
Mm-hmm. For each Keyforge, yep, that's right.
Sophistery for the pip.
No. You get to discard a card and then draw a card. Read the card.
That's the one I would just gain a pip. This one. Discard a they discard a random card.
You get to draw a card. Oh, that's game.
Okay. Dust Chronicles. Archiving there. The lights out to return your 2 guys to your hand. Bullet Eye. Bad Penny. Subtle Maul.
Untamed. They're everywhere.
I got 2 armor here.
You have 2 armor on
Martial.
all this.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes 1.
1. Yeah. He takes 1.
Yep. Yeah, he generosity for 18 because I tried to get lucky, and every time I try and get lucky, it never works out.
I had just drawn it too. I wasn't holding it. Not that it mattered, but
You didn't have a chance to hold it. It was like the 3rd turn, dude. Like, you had.
but I just had drawn it. It was right when you did it was the turn I pulled it.
I didn't draw a graft for 3 more turns, so. Where are my outs? Do I even have outs? Let's me check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means you are holding 4 Shadows cards in your hand. One of them is a Ronnie. So we don't go over. Untamed. Darna. Fang House. Pass turn. Draw 2.
Shadows. Swindle.
Pretty sure that's game. Yep. It's not Genka.
It's not.
It's literally only good against me because I tried to get lucky. If I'd waited 2 more turns for that interdimensional graft.
And then I pulled it out on luck.
How did you pull that out on luck?
The graft. When I.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have.
Yeah, because you would have taken all my extra amber and I wouldn't have been in to check that turn. I would have had to use my Mars and I wouldn't have been able to keep you out of check. Because I used Swindle right there.
Well, you wouldn't have had to use your Mars. You were sitting on 3 other Shadows cards in your hand. They had to have been
2.
something.
I only had 2, Swindle and Ronnie, which I would have only got 1 pip out of you, and I wouldn't have gotten the check.
If I'd got those 3, you would have gotten me off a check. Because I wouldn't have called Untamed. I would have called Logos, literally played the interdimensional graft, got 3. Instead of the 3 I got from Untamed, I would have been at 6 still. You would have played Ronnie, been to 5.
But I wouldn't have got to check that turn. So you would have went back to check.
Right, you would have been at 3, I would have been at 5. And then you could have swindled. I mean, then you're just...
It's back and forth.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Me giving you a generosity for 18 cards was probably not the correct play. More opposed pixies. Or Mars that doesn't know what it's doing. At least your Mars knows what it does.
Yep.
A little bit of amber control.
What's that card called? Perplexing Sophistery.
Yep. It's called Read the Card.
I was reading too many cards. I had so many cards to put into order. I was trying to read which one was more important to get me through Amber.
None of them.
Well, that one gave me
Because at that
three
point it
Amber.
didn't matter what order you played them in.
It did, because that one gave me 3 Amber from your 2 keys. And then playing the other one, I actually, by playing it in that order, I got 3 Amber off of that one. And then got, if I would have played them out of the other order, I wouldn't have gotten that much Amber.
Yeah, living dangerously. Yeah, that's what I'm about. This Untamed looks less good than any of the other Untamed I've played tonight.
He Binate ruptured really early. It was rough.
It wasn't early. We both had
You
one
said
key
3
in.
round. You said 3rd round you gave it to me. That's what you just said. Was third round you said. That's why
it was like
because I
fourth
said I
turn.
wasn't holding it. You said it was 3rd turn
Yeah.
because I
Or
wasn't
was it
holding
fourth? It was like 3rd to 5th turn. It was, but it wasn't early according to that game state. Again, early, mid, late game is not the same in Keyforge, in my opinion. I don't think a mid game is when you're both at 2 keys. I don't think that's the way Keyforge works.
Okay.
I'm fully prepared to be wrong.
No.
I think early, mid, late's much more about how much amber you're capable of generating and how much amber you have in your pool.
I wasn't out first key. I was in check for my first key when you
Right.
put
But
me
you
in.
were at first key and I just forged my first key.
No, you were about
Or no, I hadn't.
You had.
You were in check and you were ahead of me in amber and board presence.
I was at 6 Amber going into check.
7.
7 Amber, and you Binate ruptured.
Mm-hmm.
And then it put you into check as well, but you had 3 or 4 Amber. I can't remember.
3.
3. So it put you into check, put me into double check. So I had 6 Amber. Then then the generosity obviously put me over.
Mm-hmm. But I consider that a mid-game play. We were both in check for our first key. Both had solid board presence.
Yeah.
When you think about how many turns, a lot of games go to 7 turns. 3rd turn,
Not in sealed for me. I don't think it ever goes that fast for me in sealed.
I think you'd be surprised if you started counting. If you went back and started counting our games. 7 to 9 is pretty average.
Sealed
It
always
just
seems
doesn't
longer.
feel like it.
Yeah.
And it depends on the amount of amber control. If we're both playing control style decks, if you have a grunt buggy deck, I think that grunt buggy game that I was complaining about last week, I think that was only like 12 or 13 turns. It just feels like forever.
Yeah, Grunt Buggy drags things out.
Well, in the the funny thing there is, it's my deck too. Tom ran out.
Yeah. I ran out of my box.
So we're playing until I run out, and this is my second to last.
This one's got 1 win.
You're in a call.
Tails. It's been opposite. Every time.
To be fair, you've only called heads once.
I know. And I told you it was going to be opposite before the flip, and I was right.
This hand's garbage. The Innocent Oak Advisor of Merpool. That's pretty cool. I've done it for the viewers, yeah. Quality Keyforge content right there. Me giving my opponent an 18 card Martian Generosity. That's like Tom played that Doorstep to Heaven with 11 Amber for the viewers. It wasn't.
That was too much beer is what that was.
I'm just saying.
That was too much beer. Yeah, I'm going to keep. I've gone second so much I should understand it.
And we're once again back to, hey, I'm going to draw the same hand. Harvester, go.
King Beambuckler. Move it to your other flank. Shockworm. Stormcrawler.
Cool. Mars. Dominator. No. Orbital Bombardment. Showing you the Dominator. Putting a damage onto the Shockworm. Play Dominator. Stunned. Reap for 2.
Stunning him.
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
Nope, just once.
I was hoping they'd change the rule on that.
Draw
Like
3.
that card that kills them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the content you want to see.
Mega Stunned. Yep, I agree. Mega Stunned should be a token.
No, it shouldn't.
Like stack up.
You guys and your degenerate gameplay mechanics.
It's not degenerate.
Oh, please, Tom. You would have flipped this table if Mega Stun was a thing.
No, that'd be awesome. Because when they came out with that card that said if your creature's already stunned, it kills it, I loved that card.
I do too. 1-2 punch.
Yep. Shadows. Whistling Darts. Bad Penny. And Ronnie. Draw 3.
This deck is garbage. Or you just get good draws tonight. Discard Key Charge. Play Song of Spring. Play Full Moon. Play Nox. Draw 4.
Shadows. Reap. Reap. Oops, that one fell in there. Perplexing.
I am pretty excited for Mass Mutations.
I'm very excited.
Mainly because I get to laugh when Tom doesn't open anything and gets to complain about it.
I'm very excited I'm not going to get Mars. That's all I'm excited about.
Oh, Tom always complains about Mars. Mars, Mars, Mars. Mars drew you 18 cards last turn. You can't complain about
Drawing
Mars.
my card. And I'm at 6. Past turn.
Cool. Yeah, not a problem, man. I just, helping each other out. That's what we're all about.
Did you pre-order anything, Mortivus? Did you get...
No, he didn't get his.
Oh.
His didn't show up either.
Ugh. That sucks. Sorry, man.
Containment field. Unstun. Go ahead. Yeah, I ordered 3. I don't know how many Tom ordered.
I ordered 2.
that will hopefully be here Monday. Fingers crossed.
Yep. I'm hoping there's a surprise tomorrow and all of a sudden it shows up.
Nice. But we did get one overnighted from Board Game Dice, like a pair of dice, out of California. And they worked with us super hard and are overnighting a display to us. So hopefully we'll get it in time tomorrow.
Should be awesome. I'm gonna go Mars.
Surprise, surprise.
Orbital bombardment. Showing 1. Blowing up here. Playing a harvester. I'm going to reap here, blowing himself up. And that's all I'm going to do there.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2.
Dis. Flash. Eater of the Dead. Going to banish your Stormcrawler.
Archives, correct?
Yep. We're going to play Not Finished with you. And I don't think I shuffle back in the harvester. Ready. Check with 6. Draw 4.
Is Periphery a scientist?
Nope. He's a soldier.
I'll forge.
This deck here is why AoA Untamed is bad.
Curiosity.
Cool.
Nox. Fang House. Dusk Witch. Draw 5. Pass turn.
So many plays. I will forge. You gotta go that direction.
Nice. 3 displays. Nice.
Dis. Flash you. Banish the Dusk Witch.
How many of those you got?
Eater of the Dead is going to. What do you have here? Kill the Ronnie and purge him. That's That's my turn. Draw one. We don't talk about the cardboard addiction, Morvis. We don't talk about the cardboard addiction. I can imagine that, yeah. 3 displays. I feel terrible because my 3 displays, I was like, it's all I'm buying. I'm going to have the 3 on release day. That's it. I'm being responsible. And then I had to overnight one. And I got a pretty reasonable, I got a very, very, very reasonable price on the display and a very, very reasonable price on the shipping. But it wasn't cheap.
No.
Did you order, who'd you order your initial displays from, Mortivus? I'm just curious, like, where in the country, because I've heard from people all over who haven't been who are like, well, we'll get our stuff next week.
Untamed Pickup Archive. Reap, reap, reap. Way of the Porcupine. Dusk Witch. Pass turn. I thought it was COVID related too, but some people were getting their stuff like Monday, Tuesday.
One of the things that I know that happened is Asmodee is doing their own distribution now, as opposed to parsing it out, I believe, before they used Alliance and maybe a couple of other distributors. Now they're only doing their own distribution. I think that has a lot to do with it too, because I think if you weren't already using Asmodee as your distributor, you like got hosed.
You got bumped.
And if you were already using them, you got the stuff like a week or so early because you were already on their list and they already had your order ready.
Nice.
I think that's probably a lot to do with it. Okay, the problem is a witch is a witch is a witch is a witch. Right?
Yep.
So, Mars. Proliferator swings. Dominator kills. Pass turn. I could have kept you off the key. I could have done a bunch of stuff. I could have done a bunch of other stuff. You don't have to tell me which ones, but how many creatures did you have in your hand, Tom?
2 in one house and 2 in another.
Okay.
But I already have creatures of that house out too, so.
Well, right, but
So.
that's beside the point.
You probably did the right thing. Shadows.
Yeah, and that's, and that's the thing is, Covenant has a very, very good track record, and I wouldn't hold any of these delays against anybody at all.
Shadows. Bad Penny is going to hit her Eater.
Cool.
Play Bad Penny. Lights Out. Return Nox and Dominator to your hand. Bullet Eye. And Dust Chronicles, since I have more, I'm archiving a card.
Mm-hmm.
Archiving there.
Yep. Oh, you weren't. You didn't at all. You didn't at all. I just wanted to make, like, 100% clear that that's never what you were doing, and, like, make it clear to anybody watching that I definitely wouldn't hold it against Team Covenant that this happened. It's not like the world's trying to end or anything. I'm gonna take the Untamed turn I should have took 3 turns ago. Play Darna. Game 2. Yeah, that's true. It's just us. We're just bad at life here in the United States. Nox, Rusnar, Tantadlin, Regrowth, for the Harvester.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard one of them and regrowth it.
Okay.
Nope.
You already grabbed
Yep,
it.
I did.
Yep.
Because you're going to win regardless of what I do. So it doesn't matter at this point. Does not matter what I do at this point. Discard, save the pack. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Untamed. Reap.
The one deck I needed to have a key charge in, or I mean a There Everywhere in, did not have a There Everywhere.
Persistence for Untamed. Grasping Vine, sending your lash back. And key
Nope, I'm done playing. You can't key charge.
I key charge.
Nope, you didn't.
Too late. I got it out before you got your amber put away.
It doesn't matter. I'd already scooped.
You didn't have.
There are
all
2
picked
things
up.
at instant speed in Keyforge, Tom.
What's
You
that?
can look at your opponent's discard pile and you can concede. And I conceded before you won.
You didn't say it.
You didn't win, I lost.
You didn't say it.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't say I concede.
No, I said you win. That's conceding.
Oh. I didn't know that. Are you conceding?
No. No, this is good.
Nice. So 2-0, and then I'm gonna lose.
Yep.
That's the way this one goes.
You weren't 2-0. You're 1-2.
I mean with this deck.
Oh, yeah. No, you're still 1-1 with that deck. You have 2 wins. But your first one was mine.
Oh, okay. Is that how it works? I can't help you gave me all that amber.
She who fatefully runs from sharks.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, I'm conceding. That's right.
You gave me the amber. I just did what I needed to do with it. I very well could have had generosity at the bottom of my deck and you would have won.
This has double war chest. I'm pretty sure you're winning. Pretty sure you're winning. The only good thing about this double war chest deck is it's got a rock hurling giant, so
Nice.
at the very least I can discard them for things.
The best part about winning is I only have to sleeve very little. I'm so slow at it.
I know. It's good for our viewers that
I'm
you actually won something tonight.
very slow.
Good. You can sleeve this.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
You only had one beer.
And like 8 Diet Pepsis.
Oh man. That's worse on your root canal than your beer. At least this way I get to see his whole deck. Only one Grey Rider. The Sanctum's not too bad. Thank you. I appreciate the help. I can sleeve. I'm just not. I start looking at the cards, and that's my problem. I start looking at the cards, and then I'll see one I haven't seen in a while, especially with AoA, and then it's like, oh crap, what does that one say? And then I get way behind. But and Clay's just like, he has all these cards memorized, so then it's bad. This might be bad for me if I don't have a board wipe. He's got a lot of big boys. Onyx Knight, Hecatoon, Destroy this creature. Oof. Anguish, that's Key Taxer. I kind of like the Yerks. I don't know how you feel about Yerk. I kind of like Yerk because it'll help progress your deck here. He's got double Yerk, Schuler. Not finished with you yet.
So I think if a deck needed to control the board to win.
Yeah, Yerks are good. We're just talking about Yerks.
Yerks are awesome. I think if a deck needed to control the board to win, this would beat that deck.
Yeah.
I don't think that this deck will win. It's got double Cold Weak, at the very least, and a Banish. That last deck had 3, by the way.
Nice.
No, it wasn't. All I did was banish a Dusk Witch. And whatever else I banished, it didn't matter.
The only time I like Ancient Yerk is like maybe right at the beginning when you're trying to, like, if you mulligan and you're trying to get fast to the next hand, that kind of stuff.
I love Ancient Yerk. If you are going first and your first turn hand has Ancient Yerk, there's so many cards that if you mulliganed into him, you can pop him to get rid of all the dead weight out of your hand early.
That's my favorite.
And cycle.
Right at the beginning. Or right at the end too. Like trying to, but right in the middle, I agree, it's a bit much sometimes. Like if you have a Yerk and an Ancient Yerk, it's like, oh, it's a little hard sometimes. I do like it though sometimes if I have enough discards that I don't have to discard anything, and I can play it that way. Those are nice.
And that is the problem with 1-2 punch.
What's that?
If you don't have another way to stun in your deck.
Yeah. Yep. I like 1-2 punch.
Tremor's just better if you don't have another way to stun in your deck.
Yep. Oh, I hope I get like a cleansing wave with like 8 damage on it, or 4 or 5, whatever the max is.
I just want a Master of the Grey deck. A really good Master of the Grey deck. So that all your stupid stuff that you want to do just can't happen.
I don't know what that does.
Okay, Master of the Grey is the step up, Grey Monk, Grey Rider. Now we have Master of the Grey.
Okay.
Bonus icons don't resolve.
Ooh.
And it's 4 power, 1 armor.
Nice. So you got to deal with him.
Is it Mark of Dis? I think it's Mark of Dis. I can't remember what Mark of Dis does. But Shadow of Dis is back too. The one that makes all the creatures blank.
Yeah, I like that card. I wish you could get it to stick a little bit.
Hey now. Master of the Grey is way more fun than Restringuntus. Way more fun.
Yeah, he's no fun. He likes freezing.
Don't get me wrong. I'll take a Restringuntus win. But
Clay likes a turn 1 Restringuntus where he locks you out. Then it's just like, hey. Then you play 1 card at a time.
I'm that guy.
He also likes playing the 2 power. What are you forging that one for? He likes playing the 2 power 5 armor Mars creature.
Collector Worm.
He likes dropping 2 of those right at the beginning so that you can never play creatures. That's his ideal of fun. And the Logos guy that deal 4 damage to everybody. That's his
group think tank action.
Yeah. Action.
I don't like the mini group think tank. The regular group think tank is fun.
I'm gonna flip this time, and you're still gonna win.
Heads. She who fatefully runs from sharks now runs from Tom. Because Tom's a card shark.
Mine's a black rat. The 4th. Black rat.
You know, I think I'll keep this.
I'm going to, I think I'm going to keep as well.
Okay. Brubnar, caffeine. Go. How's it feel, Tom?
Bullet Eye. Furtive Masters. Draw 2.
Okay. That was a weird 2/2/2 hand to keep. Sanctum. Lion. Lord Golgotha. Take hostages. I'm going to smite Calphine into Bullet Eye, capturing one.
Okay.
Ready. Draw 4.
Untamed. Way the Porcupine. Persistence Hunting, calling Sanctum. Draw 2.
Okay. Brubnar. First Blood, killing Bullet Eye. Grogan's Gauntlet of Command. And Reap. I have a double collector worm with like Hadroth's Wall, Sanctum with like double upon the Armor Smith, and Grunt Buggy. Tom hates that deck.
It's awesome. Swindle. Draw 1.
Sanctum. Bod. Back. You jerk. Gonna put Protect the Weak on Lord Golgotha. Reap. Reap. Going to Golden Aura, Caffeine, and Reap. And that's my turn. Grey Rider Collector Worm is like one of my favorite things in the world.
Orbital Bombardment.
Draw 3.
Dealing 3. Killing there.
Oh, right. 6.
Yep. Mother Gun. Combat Pheromones. Generosity. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Tom doesn't have that many fingers, so we'll see how this works out.
I had to line them up.
And this is why when people talk about legacy generosity, I shake my head. I saw somebody saying that legacy generosity was not that good.
How can that possibly be?
Exactly. Only worry about the Mars cards, Tom. You don't need to read all of
I was double checking.
them.
Beam Buckler. Dealing 2 here, moving him to the flank. Stormcrawler. Harvester. Riff Raider. Shockworm. Pass turn.
Okay. Brobnar. Gauntlet of Command. Reap. Reap. Play Brahma. 2 and 1. Oh, right. They get stunned. Gauntlet. Calphine. Unstunned Calphine. Relentless Assault. Choose ready and fight with up to 3 different friendly creatures, one at a time. Ready Calphine. Kill here. Killing him as well. Dealing 1 there. Lord Golgotha is going to fight here. Taking 1 bounces off of his armor, deals 3, kills them both. He has 4 damage on him. Ready Bramo, kill Stormcrawler. 1 bounces off the armor. Ready, check with 6. Draw 3. Lord Golgotha's pretty awesome. Was it you that had a deck that used him a lot? Or is that's Nathan's deck, huh?
Yeah, not me.
Our buddy Nathan has a creature heavy deck that does crazy things with Lord Golgotha.
Dust Chronicles. You have more than me. Draw a card. Nerve Blast. Steal 1. Do 2 damage. To Groggins. Whistling Darts. Fruit Investors. You don't have any keys. Lights Out. Returning those 2. Set 'em all. Bad Penny. Ronnie. Out here. There he goes. Perplexing Sophistery.
Oh, that's why I play this game. Listen to you try and pronounce words.
It's fun.
Sophistry, Tom.
Sophistry.
It's like listening to you pronounce a dinosaur.
The dinosaurs are ridiculous.
Wait until we get the new ones, buddy. I've looked at some of their names.
That's their fault.
You're gonna.
That's their fault.
There's way more gibberish. I don't know how you frickin' look, but
I'm gonna draw.
you managed to.
I have 6, and I will pass turn.
Okay.
Check.
Dis. Onyx Knight, killing your bad penny. Control the Weak, killing your Rani. Schuler. Yerk to discard Shell the Safeguard. Ready, draw 4, check with 6. Be nice if one of these days you didn't pull the best card out of my hand, you know.
I apologize.
No, you don't.
Tomorrow. Untamed, Tentadlin, Nox, Fanghouse, Duskwitch.
Forge. Dis. Pull the Weak, your Duskwitch. Play Dust Imp. Reap 3 times. Ready. Draw 2.
Untamed, 4 reaps. Persistence Hunting for Dis. Grasping Vines, returning both your gauntlets. Draw 2, no, key charge. Draw 3. Last turn.
Brobnar. Reap. Unstun. Play Rock Hurling Giant. Discard War Chest. Kill the Fang House. One-two punch. Stunning the nope. The Snox. Discard 2 gauntlets to kill this Nox. Trick with 6. Draw 3. This deck could be pretty good with a pile of skulls. killed a whole lot of creatures.
Yep. Mars. Mother gun. Revealing 3. Dealing 3. Play Fixed Finger. Play Bing Buckler, killing here. Play Fixed Finger. Draw 3.
Forge. Still in there. That's still in there. Kind of an even spread. So. We're gonna go with this. Creep. 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 Play Yerk. Discarding the war chest. Dealing 4 damage to the dust imp. Check with 6. Draw 2.
That's game. You can get to 8, but I can't stop you. You can have your crappy deck back.
I don't think it's a crappy deck.
It can't beat that. It's pretty crappy.
It couldn't beat this as a draw order.
Best of 3, that's why.
No, I don't even think best of 3 that wins against this.
Yeah, it doesn't have a board wipe. It has no board control.
Well, as board control, it's just not enough.
What's the board control? Persistence
In that?
hunting?
Orbital bombardment, mother gun, persistence hunting, whistling darts, lights out. Lights out is some of the best board control on the planet.
For 2 creatures when you had 20.
Bullet eye. Bullet eye's board control.
He dies too quick. He's a 2.
Lots of problem creatures in that deck.
Yep.
Oh, this is She Who Faithfully Runs from Shards. That's way worse.
Yeah, not sharks. Sharks would have been better.
Sharks was way cooler.
Yeah.
Shards is bad.
You want shards.
Okay. That's time and then some.
Yep.
And we are out of decks.
Yep. We had to dig into your other box.
Yep.
Terrible.
But that was a Martian Generosity deck, and that's the first deck out of the box.
Yep.
So, let's see what we got. Have a good one, Mortivus. Thanks for tuning in, man. Much appreciated.
Good talking to you.
Maverick to Groke. Triple Coward's End. Double Seismo Entangler.
Oof.
double free markets.
Oof. Hey, come tomorrow night.
Yep.
We'll have some good decks going, hopefully.
Yeah. We're actually going to be streaming. We might be a little late with the streaming tomorrow night. Wanted to tell people I'm going to post up 7:30 actually, with the caveat that we might be a little late. 7:30 Mountain Time. I know that, for instance, the TTR guys are streaming tomorrow night. So give them a couple hours to stream. We'll probably stream well into the night.
Yep.
So feel free to bounce back and forth. I know you're streaming, Mortivis. What time are you streaming, Mortivis? Tomorrow. I know you're opening up some mass mutations too, which is awesome. It's nice that we all get to do some fun stuff. 2 p.m. Eastern.
2 p.m. Eastern, so noon our time.
Noon our time, yep. So, oh, nice. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Very nice.
I am hopeful, fingers crossed, that I will have a card cam for tomorrow. So that's my fingers crossed moment for tomorrow. I don't have any friends, but fortunately, Tom enjoys beating me at Keyforge enough that he keeps showing up.
I'm 2 and 2.
No matter how much I aggravate him.
2 and 2. 2 and 2 tonight.
That's the goal, my friend.
Yeah?
I just accidentally called you my friend too, just after I said we weren't friends. See how we are?
Yeah, we're friends.
We're friends.
We're
great friends.
2 and 2 friends.
We're competitive friends.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he is. Tom's just trying to get away for a minute and have a couple beers.
I felt like I was drinking alone tonight.
You were.
Yeah.
I got to drive, so.
I finished my my fencing, my irrigation, my garden, so my life's slowing down now for the summer. I still have stuff going on,
That's
but
good.
I'm very excited to be slowing down.
We will be back tomorrow, 7:30 Mountain Daylight Time.
Yep.
MDT.
Yep.
For some fingers crossed mass mutations. If UPS doesn't mess up, it's all in their hands right now. It's UPS.
Oh.
Don't even start with that, Tom. If it was FedEx, we'd get it next Saturday.
Oh. Oh, they're all bad. I don't know.
It has been super hot here.
It has.
I fortunately get to work indoors.
Not me. My bald spots are peeling like a son of a gun.
And even I'm kind of like, I don't know if the air conditioner can keep up. So
It's supposed to be 100 here Saturday.
Yep.
I'm going to be freaking sweating. It's going to be bad. We had a cold front and it was like 85. It was awesome.
There's a Mind Warper in this deck and a Pandemonium and an Anguish and...
I saw the Anguish. I was all bummed because that's amber tax right there, but you never pulled it out.
Yep. Yeah.
You whooped me too fast. Didn't even need them.
No, I lost too fast with this one.
No, that's the one you just beat me with.
No, it's not.
Oh. You had Anguish in the one you just beat me with, too.
That's that one.
That one has Anguish as well.
No, that's what I'm saying, is this is the one that lost too fast. This is the one that I sat on. You kept playing the Dusk Witch.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get through.
This one has Anguish, too.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know.
Hecatomb.
This has Library. This had a great disc side.
Hecatomb.
So, anyway, we are off. We will catch you all later. Have a great night. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Be safe. Hope you guys all get your stuff.